In the early stages of roller skiing, beginners and some people who have been practicing bad habits for years are still getting the timing wrong on skate 1 and skate 3 and don't know when they are doing one or the other. First of all, what aspects make up a technique? I find it useful to break it down into 3 categories. There's timing, there's movement, and then there's position. For the purposes of this video, we will focus on timing and movement, as position is only important once those first 2 categories are mastered. Here are some different examples of how people commonly get the timing and movement wrong in skate 1 and 3. And what I'd like you to do is try and guess whether it's skate 1, skate 3, or somewhere in the middle. You can rewind the video to have a second look if you need more time. Okay, let's start with example A. Here's example B. Here's example C. And finally, here's example D. Hopefully you've had a wee look at these examples and you've made your guesses. In the bottom left corner, I'm intentionally making it look like I'm doing skate 3. Poles are coming down as they should be when doing skate 1. It's therefore quite difficult to objectively state what technique is being delivered. Although, to keep it simple, the timing of the pole plant for me determines the technique. Therefore, bottom left is skate 1 with skate 3 movement. Let's look at some drills that you can practice to improve or fix your timing. Okay, so we're going to get into drills on how you distinguish the difference between skate 1 and skate 3. Okay, so it's all about timing, and we're going to do stole and lamp. I'll explain in a second. So skate 1 is, if you're stamping, I'm going to say stamp, stamp, stamp. And if I'm poling, pole, pole, pole. Now if I do stamp and pole at the same time, stamp and pole equals stole, 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 stole. That is the skate 1 timing, stole. You may want to do these timing and movement exercises without roller skis and poles on to begin with for more control. This is how that would look. And this is how it looks when performed properly. Stole, 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 stole. If I'm doing skate 3 on the other hand, it's lift and stamp equals lamp. Okay, so I'm lifting my hands up as my foot goes down. Lifting my hands up as the foot goes down. Lift and stamp equals lamp. Lift and stamp equals lamp. 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 It's the exact opposite. You may want to do these exercises without roller skis and poles on to begin with for more control. Lift your hands and stamp equals lamp. 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 And there we go. Now my lead leg in skate 1 is my right side, and my lead leg on my skate 3 is also my right side. It doesn't have to be the same for you, it can be completely different. But as long as you understand the difference, stamp and pole equals stole, lift and stamp equals lamp. And the most important bit about this exercise is that you stand still until you get the timing right, and only then start to incorporate the movement. It's stole and lamp. That's the difference between skate 1 and skate 3. It's stole and lamp. Skate 1 is stole, skate 3 is lamp. Okay. Exercise. Stamp and pole equals stole. Stole. You're standing on the spot. And as you get the timing, you must put your pole down as your foot goes down. And now I'm going to start including some movement. Just stamping and poling. Stole. Stole. Now, it's good to work with the skate 3 by having your hands down by your hips to begin with and lifting them into the stamp, because otherwise you'll have your hands here and you'll be confused. Start with your hands by your hips. Lift and stamp equals lamp. Lift and stamp equals lamp. Lift as you stamp. Lift and stamp. Lift and stamp equals lamp. Lift and stamp equals lamp. The next step now is we're going to move on to movement. Just because we got the timing right, it doesn't mean we've got the movement right. You can do skate 1 timing whilst doing skate 3 movement. Now, what is movement to begin with? Movement is the direction your body is going between end positions. So for example, here's my end position, and then here's another end position. Where is my body between those two end positions, and which direction, whether it's up, down, left, right, forward, and back? That's the movement aspect. Now I'm going to make that super clear with this next exercise. In skate 1, as I stamp, my body goes down. So that's down, down. I like to say this little catchphrase is when I'm coming off my non-lead leg, which is my left leg, I'm lifting. So I'm standing up tall and fall. Stand up tall and fall. Stand up tall and fall. So stand up tall, fall. Stand up tall, fall. Stand up tall, fall. Stand up tall, fall. Onto my lead leg. Full step. Fall step. Fall. Stand up tall, fall. Stand up tall, fall. Stand up tall, fall. It's the same thing when you lift your hands up. In skate 3, you're lifting your body up. So your body travels with your hands. Lift up. So it's an upward movement on the stamp. Your body comes with your hands. Step up, pull. Step up, pull. Step up, pull. Step up, pull. As I step, I rise. I'm going up. So up, pull, step, up, pull, step, up, pull, step, up, pull, step, up, pull, step. There's one crucial thing which I have not told you, and that is that your poles come down a fraction of a second before your non-lead leg, so the balance leg. Now have a look in slow motion and you can see that separation. Pole, then the ski. Now I'm going to start to speed it up and just notice at full speed that tiny gap between the pole and the ski. You do not see this in skate 1. If you find yourself still stepping across at the same time, then there's separate exercises for that, and I'll be posting videos on those soon. Okay, let's look at how that relates now to our initial videos. So this is actually correct. This is skate 1 movement and this is skate 1 timing. It just looks a bit funky. He's coming down as the poles come down. Here, it's actually skate 1, but on the other side, there's a little bit of the poles coming down before. This one is stole, but then standing up on the lead ski. Skate 1 by the strictest definition with skate 3 movement. And finally, this one is correct skate 3, poling just before the ski comes down. It just looks dodgy. If you're interested in seeing more videos like that, then please subscribe. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.